Today I'm at the Wind River factory in Cleveland, Tennessee. I just finished up a factory tour. I had a look at their modulars and I was on my way out until I saw this outside. I asked if I could duck inside and have a look around, and long story short, I was blown away at how spacious this is. This is a tiny home on wheels. It's 38 feet long. It's called the Rutledge, and honestly, I want to share it because I was shocked at how big it feels on the inside. Let's check this thing out. You know, I don't get into a lot of tiny homes on wheels. I've been in a few, but I definitely haven't been in one that felt as spacious as this one did today. I walked in and right away I was just like, wait, what? I think it was a combination of all the windows. You can see them on that side and the ceiling height. So what we're looking at on the end here, that's the half bathroom that's on the front. You can see they've got windows on both sides. Hopefully the wind isn't messing this up too bad. But yeah, this is the back. They've got a metal roof on it. And where this thing really shines is when I get inside, but I do want to show all the way around. So you can see a few of the cool features that they've got on this. At the back, this is one of my favorites, and check it out. That's a bathroom. It's actually the shower in the main bathroom right there, that little extension. And that window right there is one of the coolest features that I found inside. So I'm gonna sneak through between the 2 or 3 homes here. See what else they got going on. They got an exterior tap there. They've got this wood feature down the side. And again, look at the windows. This is into the main bedroom. So 4 windows on this side into the main bedroom. Then over here, look at all the windows into the living room. So that's the main door there with a window in it, and up into the loft over there on the top right. And this is into the kitchen. 38 feet long, but I'll tell you what, it feels bigger than that when you get inside. So I think that's probably what we should do next. Let's check out the inside and let me know if you're as surprised as I was. The Rutledge is described as having the comfort and benefits of a traditional home, but with a much smaller footprint. Designed for family dwellers, entertainers, and anyone who wants downsized luxury. With a main-on-main and additional sleeping loft, a fully equipped kitchen, and mudroom or 1.5 baths, the Rutledge is the next generation of small living. On the main level, the Rutledge is a whopping 395 square feet. The height under the loft is 6 foot 7 inches, and the height up in the loft is 34 inches. The dimensions are 10 feet wide by 38 feet long, and it's noted on the website that it sleeps 2 to 4 people. That's assuming 2 in the bedroom and up to 2 in the loft, but you could add in a convertible couch and boost those numbers up to an easy 6. I'm going to do a quick walkthrough and then I'll bring up the floor plan so people can get a look at exactly what they've got going on here. I always forget to bring up the floor plan. Not today. First things first, check out the ceiling height. Should note, there is no power to this home. We're working off 100% natural light. I don't know if it's available. I don't know if it's sold. I saw it sitting over here. I liked the exterior and was like, oh, I'll duck in. And now here we are. Has to be on the channel. So walking into the main bedroom, you've got built-ins on either side of the bed with a window up above, heading out that way. And then above that, a little bit of a storage shelf. So that's somewhere you could put suitcases or Rubbermaid Tupperware things, stuff like that. For the built-ins, that's kind of a wardrobe there. Down below, 2 more drawers. And this must be shipping out because they've got the fan down, taped to the ground, and that looks like something that is getting ready to ship. So you've got the same thing on the other side of the bed, which is great because, you know, you can never have too much storage, especially in a smaller space like this. This is my favorite part. Check out the shower that they have on the back of the home. That's what I was showing you from the outside that I said was so cool. And one of my favorite things about it is the tile and the window. Like, that is not what I would expect to see when I walked into a tiny home. So the rest of the bathroom, they've got the vanity there. I'm gonna have a mirror up above. It isn't on there now, probably again because of shipping, or it just might not be done yet. I'm not sure. They've got a little bit of storage over there, and then down below, the usual stuff there. If I swing around, you'll get a look at the toilet. So this does have 1.5 bathrooms. This is the main bathroom, and then there's a half bath on the other side. So go in there, you can see mini split up there. Let me move into this space so I can show you the windows into the main bedroom. That's what I was showing from the outside as well. So check that out. Look at how high this goes, and look at the natural light coming in. You got the barn style door into the bathroom, which I like. Let's go down the other direction. And I think first I'll go up into the loft real quick, just so you can see the second sleeping area. So they got these stairs running up the side of the living room. And then there's the loft with a window out there as well. So I'll try not to trip as I go back down. Big window in the living room there, another one above. And then under the stairs, they do have storage, which is kind of cool. So let's see. That, they've got this. They've got the cubby space, 2 more there. You know what? Let's have a look, because why not? And then so that's the storage under the stairs. They've got this overhang here for bar stools with more storage there. And then you go into the kitchen. So gas cooktop, drawers, and cabinets on either side of that. Fridge over here. I'm going to flip around to the other side. Check out the size of this sink. Look at how deep this is. Again, that's deeper than what you'd find in something that's not on wheels. So that was something that surprised me. You got more cabinets, more drawers, and then shelves on either side of the window. Finally, the last space in this home is the second half bath, we'll call it. So you've got vanity, similar to the other one. Toilets over here, window up above. Then I'm going to flip her around. And something people always ask about, washer dryer. So yes, you can do laundry in this tiny home. And a bit of a utility center here. Quite surprising. Let me know your thoughts. I guess I didn't really show the living room, and it does have a cool feature wall there. So let's take a quick wander back this way. Let me know your thoughts on this. Were you as surprised as I was? I was honestly blown away. I'm like, no, there's no way this is a tiny home on wheels. But sure enough, it is. And they've got it listed for, I think it said somewhere between $138,000 and $140,000. So definitely cool unit. All right, here's a look at the floor plan. As you can see, they've got the main bedroom at the back, complete with all that built-in storage. It has an ensuite with the toilet on one side, sink on the other, and walk-in shower, complete with the window at the very back. The bedroom is right beside the living room, which has access to the loft and the entrance on the front of the home. From the living room, the plan is wide open into the kitchen. And finally, the last space in this tiny home is the half bath that doubles as the laundry room. Nobody panic, I looked up the exact pricing that's accurate at the time of recording this video. The Rutledge is currently listed at $139,200. Quick video on my way out of here. Glad I popped my head in. I hope you enjoyed the tour. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next